Sheikh Abdullah bin Ali al-Thani is the latest in what appears to be a growing list of high-profile figures to say they've been abducted, some by the United Arab Emirates and others by its ally Saudi Arabia.
I'm currently in Abu Dhabi. I was hosted by Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. I'm now confined to my residence. I'm not allowed to leave. I fear anything may happen to me.
Hours later, Emirati officials tweeted that bin Ali was not being held captive and was a free man. Prior to the Gulf crisis, which began when Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, Bahrain and Egypt imposed a land, air and sea blockade on Qatar 7 months ago, Abdullah bin Ali was an unknown member of the Qatari royal family. Since then, as Riyadh and Abu Dhabi continued in their push to overthrow the government in Doha, the anti-Qatar alliance has tried to portray him as a potential replacement to the Emir of Qatar, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani.
They wanted to create an opposition from within the royal family. But for the Qatari society, he's an unknown person. He doesn't have the credential, he doesn't have the charisma. Even his own nuclear family did not approve the role he was trying to play, never mind the royal family or the Qatari society.
In December, former Egyptian Prime Minister Ahmed Shafiq, who was in self-imposed exile in the UAE, posted a video message saying he was being detained against his will. Shafiq was deported 48 hours later, flown to Cairo on an Emirati plane, where he was immediately detained upon his arrival. Days later, he withdrew from the race to be the next president of Egypt. In November, Lebanon's prime minister was summoned to Saudi Arabia for a meeting with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And although Saad al-Hariri has not said he was held captive, many believe that he was, including the German foreign minister, who tweeted that Hariri should be allowed to leave Riyadh at once. Both Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates are notorious for jailing political dissidents. Dozens of princes and millionaire businessmen remain in a hotel-turned-prison in the capital, Riyadh. But holding foreign dignitaries and politicians is seen by analysts as a frightening new development.
The concern that it's not like one action or one behavior. Now it's becoming almost a pattern from some of these blockading countries. This is very strange, actually, very unacceptable. Even legally, it's unacceptable. Human rights-wise, it's unacceptable. Detaining people against their will, whether they are higher profile or medium profile or low profile.
Both the Saudis and Emiratis have for years been accused of meddling in the internal affairs of countries such as Egypt, Lebanon and Qatar. Qatar too has been accused of the same. But the alleged use of abduction as a foreign policy tool is something that has many people extremely worried. Jamal el-Shayyal, Al Jazeera.